are able to ask anything. And sometimes I wonder we should stop having questions as subjects. But if we stop having subjects, then you would be lost how exactly the session should go. So with that note, let us start. Sip Atmanand, Sip iPhone, Sip Mini Air, Sip Siri, Sip Sachin, Rumata Ji, Krishna and Grishanand, Sip Sadanand, Viresh Ji, Balasaheb Alak, Sip Girija Anand, Chotwani Rajanand, Sip Harshal, I am Sip Bliko and Gigi, Sip Kamal Samatma Bliss, Krishna Namma, Sip Prakash Sita Lakshmi Pix and Yogini, Sip Sajai Sarlanand, Ahem Atma Puja, Sip Jyoti Mita Siva Parvatyama, Sip Som Atmanji Sundargiri. Welcome to the call. Over to you, Atmanand. Wants to start? Let us start. I hope the audio video is good because sometimes when I'm in a hotel. Thank you. Shivam.
Yeah, I checked with the School of Ancient Wisdom. Unfortunately, they are not available both the dates actually.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see what date it works. So looks like we need to have a longer lead time rather than 1 month. I'll check and get back to you.
What are the dates you have checked on?
You told me 13th, 14th, 15th of June and 11th, 12th and 13th of July.
So I'm giving you one more, 6th, 7th, 8th of June.
No, I think the nearer dates are not available.
Or 4th, 5th, 6th of July? No, 4th, 5th, I'm not there. 4th, 5th. No. So fine. So you just check what dates are available, then we can do September, maybe August.
August or September. I'll get the date and then I'll coordinate.
Yeah.
I just wanted to update telling that I'm doing it.
Good. So whichever Friday, Saturday, Sunday is available, so get 2-3 options, and then we will do it.
Okay. So okay. The other day we had this call of what kind of help we need to go from AFA to EFE.
Yes.
So my request is I would like to have that once a quarter. Maybe if it can also be done face to face, that would work better for me. That is a request I have.
Yeah. So once a quarter, you have Vaishali's number, or you don't have Vaishali's number?
I have her number, but I'm just requesting. That day I couldn't speak, so I just.
Sure. So we can do it. You can just inform her. See, as I said, if I have to help anybody in the call to go from AFA to EFE, then I have got to work on individually. In this call, I can't give you A to Z guidance. I can give you guidance only up to a particular point. Correct? I hope that it's so. But when you talk to me on a one-on-one basis, then it is. It's not that we don't have time in this call. We have a lot of time, but you also need a personal Q&A, a personal Q&A where you don't have everybody. It's 100 people listening to it, right? Many of the questions we talk here are not so private. Anybody can ask, and it's not meant that if you are asking a question, it's your life. It may be your friend's life. It may be your family member's life. Nobody is going to judge, or nobody's bothered about anybody else. That's how we are. But when you want to get a little bit more, let's like Pakistan precision targets. So when you want to bomb the target, then you have to go many people in waiting room. Okay, so that's it. Please inform. Only keep in mind that you can't. If you ask today, you won't get a slot tomorrow. Yeah.
I have all the patience in the world. I have a few more questions. Can I ask?
Yeah. You're the first batsman, and there's no other batsman. You keep on batting till the next batsman come. You can keep on batting.
So I think, see, now this journey you have split it into 3 levels: awakened, enlightened, and liberated.
Absolutely.
So looks like that day you mentioned that I will help you for enlightenment, but I cannot help for liberation.
Yes.
But then maybe there is some misunderstanding in me, because I thought if we are enlightened, at the time of death, we will get liberated. So that's not correct.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. Provided you don't go reverse. Nah.
Guruji, what I thought was after enlightenment, you cannot go reverse, right? If you are awakened, maybe you can go back.
No. That understanding? Atman, I have told you dozens of times. Let me repeat what I'm saying. Suppose today I am awakened or I'm not awakened.
You are everything, Guruji.
No, wait. I'm awakened. Okay,
Yes,
I'm enlightened.
correct.
But am I liberated?
My understanding is no, right? Because that can happen only at the time of death, right?
Correct. But do you think if I die today, you think I will be liberated or not?
You will be liberated.
Because you see me going dedicated on that path. Suppose tomorrow I come on this call and I start telling everybody, no, my dear friends, I want to buy one new Mercedes Benz. All of you give me 1 lakh rupees tomorrow. So immediately you know something has gone wrong with this man.
No, but Guruji, we always talk about metamorphosis, right? So metamorphosis, you cannot go back. So I thought enlightenment is that metamorphosis, right? Fair from caterpillar, you have already become a butterfly, you have started flying. So how can you go back to being a caterpillar? That's where maybe I have confusion.
Nothing, no confusion. The metamorphosis of a caterpillar and a butterfly is an analogy
Okay.
to tell you that a really enlightened person who has gone through a metamorphosis will never go back. Are you getting my point? But unlike a butterfly, which is God has made it impossible for a butterfly to go backwards. In enlightenment, suppose tomorrow I am trapped by somebody, by some wrong addiction, something, I can fall and slip and fall. We have discussed this dozens of times. We have told, suppose there's a bad habit coming in front of me, there's a bad influence coming. What did my guru tell me? Be always alert. Never take it for granted. You've already gone through a metamorphosis, no doubt. But where did we say that reverse metamorphosis is not possible in a human being? Did we ever discuss this?
No. I assume metamorphosis means I thought it is irreversible. That's my
So
understanding.
now, no, good, because you brought it. Everybody in this call will benefit now. So what we are saying a caterpillar only has one-way metamorphosis, but a human being
Both are possible. That's what I'm
means
understanding.
there can be a reverse metamorphosis. See, I don't want to give a name, but I used to talk of some gurus on this call, which I stopped talking. Even yesterday, I saw a 1 hour documentary on that so-called guru. Yes, I don't take names. 1 hour documentary, and there's a child who was initiated by that guru has written a book after 40 years, talking so many bad things about her experience. So all I'm saying is that awakened is your effort. I can guide you. I can tell you, guys, this is the way to be awakened. Da 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 da. I am not the body. I am not the mind. But Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, you have to do. I can guide you. From awakened to enlightened, I have to play an active role. Very, very active role. Now, after playing that active role to help you, what did my guru do? My guru did not participate in my awakening. See, I'm giving you always from my personal example. I never give you any nonsense from theory. All whatever I teach you is from what?
Your experience.
Practical experience. So what did my guru do? My guru told, go on talash. My guru guided. Any question, answer, he gave question, ask guru, he will told. Whatever he told. Then, from then onwards, from awakened to enlightened, he held my hand. He held my hand and he took me step by step and strengthened me so completely that I was enlightened. Now I got enlightened. Now, what is the metamorphosis? Then from there, the metamorphosis starts happening and you reach a particular point. What is the guarantee, Atman, and tomorrow I turn my mind around? What is the guarantee tomorrow I become a womanizer? What's the guarantee I become a drunkard? What's the guarantee I become a drug addict? What is the guarantee? Tell me what's the guarantee?
With you, it is 100% nothing will happen.
So that is your
I wish I had the commitment you
that
have.
is your confidence.
Yes,
That is your
I have 100% confidence. The way you
see,
are committed, nothing will happen.
no, even I am 100% confident I will not slip. Because the point is that the reason I am 100% confident I will not slip because I am so passionate about Prabhu. I don't want anything else. I don't want any money. I don't want any lust. I don't want anything. I hope you're getting my. So the point is, what if tomorrow I want? No, there's no question of tomorrow what, because I have filled my life so deeply with the divine. Nothing can pull me away. Does that mean nothing will pull you away? How can I guarantee that?
Yeah, I got it. I think this really helped me to clarify.
Yeah.
So
So you helped me. For the first time, you have helped. See, I told you in this call, it's not a one-way journey. It's not a one-way journey, this call. What you have told Siri, have you ever spoken about this, Siri? Reverse metamorphosis? First time we are speaking. First time we are getting clarity that while that's a metamorphosis, we know the term of metamorphosis means complete metamorphosis. But in a human being, there is a possibility of a reverse metamorphosis. Not easy. It's not easy. Metamorphosis is a very difficult process, but because I have seen some gurus, if they get completely carried away, can't believe a man speaking such good divine talk and completely lost in all the dirty things. Then what? None, Atmanan? Anything else?
one more question.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So I think yesterday's topic also on the God realization. So what I understood is your answer was that your longing for the divine was, or the God was so high that it really helped you. Is that understanding correct? That you said that was the only desire, that was the only thing that.
Two or three seekers reached out to me after the call yesterday and said, Guruji, we are so confused what you spoke. What was the final answer of the call? What I told you yesterday was the way to God realization through bhakti yoga. The way to God realization through bhakti is such deep love and longing for God, such deep love and longing for God that I gave AiR the example that you have to have the deep love and longing, and it boils and boils and boils and boils. Ultimately, it becomes vapor. Remember the analogy I told her yesterday? Ultimately, you stop loving that God because that God comes into your being. You're getting the answer what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some people came and told me, but we never loved God at all. I said, okay.
No,
But
but
then
that
I made.
is me also. I never had that kind of a deep love to any God.
So what is the advice I gave all of you, whoever was that I gave her some advice yesterday.
So you said that's okay, right? You continue.
Yeah, but I gave some other advice also.
Maybe I missed it. Then I was in mind state.
I said it's okay if you didn't love God. But from now, develop deep love for SIP. I gave that advice. Right? I hope you all remember I told yesterday, please don't ever miss. You must love SIP. You must really love SIP. Really. And who can tell me how to really love SIP? How to really love SIP?
See Sipinol, love Sipinol, and serve Sipinol.
So is it difficult? Is it so difficult? It's so easy. You have got two options. What are the two options I've given you? Option one.
Is that have a deep longing for God or
have a deep longing for your personal God till that deep love and longing dissolves into nothingness. And second, if you have not had the deep love and longing for God, have deep love and longing for SIP and see SIP on every lip. Okay. And love. Huh?
Now it is clear. Somehow I missed this aspect.
As I told you, when you ask everybody, you ask in the call, everybody benefits. That's why I try to keep the call sometimes very disciplined. I don't want whatever you spend time today is all proper, practical questions. Then it's okay.
Can I ask one more?
Last question.
Yeah. So I think the other day we spoke about why God created this world so that everybody is not enlightened, right? So on contemplation, what I feel is all these why questions are useless questions, right? Like why India attacked, why Pakistan attacked. So typically all these why questions are only mind-related questions and they can just only entangle you. Is that a correct contemplation?
Useless why questions, why India is attacking Pakistan, all that, no use wasting your time. Correct, na? That I agree with you. But what is the question we asked? Why? Remember what question we asked? I think that
Yes,
was a
why
useless.
God created the world so that everybody is not enlightened, right?
No, but that was not the full question.
No,
What was the full?
but
What
we
was the?
said that, right? Why are we concerned about it? We should just be concerned about our enlightenment.
That was the answer.
Ah,
That was the answer. What was the question? The question was why God has not created the world for all to be enlightened.
correct.
The question was why God has not created the world. This is it's a relevant question. It's not a bakwas question. You can't say all why questions are bad.
Okay.
If you're asking a question of why which leads to enlightenment, it's not a bad question. Now look at this depth of this. Why God has created the world for all to be enlightened. Why God has not created the world for all to be enlightened. A very deep contemplation question. It's
But
not a. It's not
maybe
India-Pakistan war.
maybe I didn't understand it correctly. What I thought was rather than spending our energy in thinking why God created, you focus on your enlightenment. That's how
No,
I.
no. In the end, we might have made a conclusion like that sometimes, but that doesn't see. It's very important. Since your last question, I'm giving you an answer and then closing. Why God has not created the world for all to be enlightened? What some people believe in this world, God has created the world, nobody can be enlightened. Wrong. Some people think God has created the world, everybody will be enlightened. Wrong. God has created this world as manifestations, and God has told, up to you now. Jo karna hai karo na. You do what you like. You want to come back 1 billion times, come back 1 billion times. The drama will go on and on. God has not created the world for all to be enlightened because that is the what you call the business plan in your language. In your language, that is his business plan. Because everybody has a business plan. Nah? Why Cadbury's is not why Cadbury's is not selling masala dosa? No, that is Cadbury's business plan. They will sell chocolates and biscuits. That's all.
Guruji, now I only SIP plan, no business plan.
Hey, but see, okay. Next, thank you. Good, interesting questions, and you kept the audience engaged. Kamalji, Yashwant, Prabhu, Bliko, Umangji. Now 5 batsmen already in the queue, waiting to come with the pads on. Yes,
Guruji,
Shivam sir.
when you say God has created the world, that means He is different than me.
No,
Then
he is
I
different.
cannot create.
He is different from you when we are talking from a point of view of non-enlightenment. Then God has created the world. See, just like I told yesterday, पहले तो भगवान को मूर्ति में देखना है. After we see God in Murti, then only we come to know God का कोई रूप ही नहीं है, नाम ही नहीं है. So what is your full question, Kamalji?
We all the time say that God has created, God has manifested in us, God has done this. That gives the feeling that God is other than you. There is somebody.
Let me ask you the question. So, if I say gold has manifested as the ring, what is wrong in saying that?
No, I mean, see, gold is still there. The manifestation, ring, bangle, this and all,
Same thing.
they are different.
Same thing. God is still there. You and me, we are all manifestations. What is wrong?
Gold exists independently, and the ring and bangles and rockets and all the things, they exist independently.
No,
If
no,
the
no,
ring says,
no, no. They don't exist independently. They are only manifestations. How can you say they exist independently? They are only gold. आप समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
नहीं समझ रहा हूँ, पर you know, most of the time we say that God, no, that gives the feeling God is other than me. I cannot manifest Ravi, or Ravi cannot manifest me.
The wave cannot manifest another wave, but the ocean can manifest many waves.
Okay.
Kamal cannot manifest Ravi, Ravi cannot manifest Kamal, but we both are manifestations of the one divine.
Yeah, that means there is something else.
Arey yaar. How there is that you are saying when gold is manifesting as the kada, as the chain, as the bangle, as the ring, all these are manifestations of gold. Na? एक ही बात है ना सभी.
No, but gold is still exists.
And all these are only gold. अगर इन सबको मेल्ट किया तो क्या होगा?
अब मेल्ट किया तो इनको जलाना पड़ेगा, तो हम तो बनी नहीं, हमारी तो हालत
हम
हुई।
भी हम भी जलने के बाद ही तो प्रभु बनेंगे। हम तो है प्रभु, लेकिन हमारा ये तन जब जलेगा तभी तो हम प्रभु तो एक हो जाएंगे।
नहीं, वो इसीलिए हमारी जो प्यास जो चलती रहती है, हम जो आपको वो प्यास तो है, पर वो प्यास अभी वो ऐसा लगता है कि वो किसी से मांगा जा रहा। मैं अपने आप से क्या मांग सकता हूँ? मेरे को तो जो मैं ही हूँ।
आप अभी भी आप अपने प्रेयर के पीछे हैं, जो आप स्टिल इन द प्रेयर मोड, आई थिंक,
नहीं
राइट?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, I have written so many bhajans where my cry is to God do this, God do this. I mean, it has been like this.
Let me explain to you. That prayer which you have written is superb. It is amazing. It is the most important thing that you have done. Now, please listen to me carefully. You know Totapuri? Who Totapuri?
I know Ramakrishna's guru who made that from duality to non-duality.
फिर जब रामकृष्ण went to Totapuri and told him कि whenever you are telling me all these things, Kali Mata is coming in front of me. Kali Mata. What did Totapuri tell him?
Yeah, ऐसे जो कटहर।
तो कैसे? तो if I tell you प्रभु को कट कर दो, तुम वो आप बोलेंगे आप तो मेरे को चटनी बना दिया, आप बोले मेरे प्रभु को कट कर दो, मैं कैसे प्रभु को कट कर सकता हूँ?
नहीं, हमारा वो जो रिस्पेक्ट, हमारा जो प्यार और आदर और जो जो फीलिंग्स किसी की तरफ से, आई हैव नेवर हर्ट एनीबॉडी इन लाइफ।
So listen to me carefully. मुझे भी आप जैसे आपका प्यास था. I also had that very deep प्यास, and so deep प्यास that I told प्रभु, I want you, प्रभु, I want you, प्रभु, I want you. Nobody told me प्रभु तुम्हारे अंदर है. Nobody told me. Here I am telling you. कमल जी, वो जो प्रभु आप ढूंढ रहे हैं, प्रभु की प्यास है, प्रभु तुम आ जाओ, प्रभु मेरे को कृपा करो, प्रभु मेरी बुद्धि को जगाओ, प्रभु मेरे पास आ जाओ, नहीं आने वाला है वो ऑलरेडी आपके अंदर है. और आपके अंदर है इसका मतलब है यू कैन से दिस, अपनी आंखों में बसाकर, बट नॉट थिंकिंग इट्स आउटसाइड. Just change this attitude. See, I'm not asking for anything different. I'm saying only look at it inside. अपनी आंखों में बसाकर जी भर के प्यार करूं, जी में आता है के पल पल मैं तुझे प्यार करूं. किसको किसको प्यार करूं?
प्रभु
वो जो मेरे अंदर है, नॉट वो जो मेरे बाहर है.
हाँ, वो यही ये अभी तक हमारे सदियों की जो हमारी पढ़ाई है कि वो, अब आप खुद से खुद को कैसे मांगेंगे? हमको सबसे बड़ी समस्या तो ये है ना, हाउ टू।
यही दिस इज द होल सीक्रेट ऑफ गॉड रियलाइजेशन. यही तो जिंदगी का, ये व्हाट यू आर सेइंग इज द ओनली क्वेश्चन टू आंसर इन लाइफ. व्हाट यू आर सेइंग इज द ओनली क्वेश्चन टू आंसर इन लाइफ. अगर ये क्वेश्चन समझ गए तो हो गया मुक्त, आदमी बुद्धा बन गया.
मतलब सी इन माय होल लाइफ, just around almost coming 80, I have never hurt. I have always treated everybody sip and sip. Not because of you. Always, I have been always in my sip mode. I always loved everybody. Everybody I respect. I respect even my enemy.
That's different. What you are respecting is you are respecting with duality. You are not respecting them as God. For you, you are waiting for that Prabhu to come. प्रभु तुम्हारे कमल तुम्हारे लिए इंतजार कर रहा है. मेरे प्रभु मेरे दर्शन दिखा दे, मेरे प्रभु आके मुझे बचा ले. मेरे I was like you now for 40 years. Why you are not understanding this?
No, but I got into this just in last 7-8 years only.
So you are lucky ना. You are lucky. Before घंटी बजने से पहले तो आपको एटलीस्ट तो ऐसा घंटी बज गई तो फिर.
क्योंकि see, by 70 years of life I have spent in creating solutions and in enjoying with passion all that thing. But in that time also, I never bothered about money. I never bothered about recognition. I never bothered about things. I just respected. I enjoyed doing something, and I did it. All
that is good karma, and all that has brought you to where you are today. अभी समझिएगा, अभी आपका एक ही मिस्टेक है ना, एक ही आपका जो प्रभु आप बाहर देख रहे हैं, वो अगर प्रभु आप अंदर देखेंगे, फिनिश, दैट मीन्स देन योर आपका हो गया, जीवन
बस
मुक्त हो गए।
एक कोई मैजिक रॉड या एक डंडा मारिए हम पे ताकि हमारे दिमाग से वो कीड़े ही निकल जाए।
तो मैंने एक बार, आप अभी रेडी नहीं डंडा मारने के लिए?
नहीं, हम तो रेडी।
आपको मैंने आपको एक डंडा मारा कि कुत्ता 8 पाँव वाला कुत्ता है, आप इतने अपसेट हो गए, आठ
वो
पाँव वाला कुत्ता आपने बोल
वो
दिया।
खतरनाक था बहुत। my second question is
हाँ
not that 25 points to get AFA.
हाँ,
Intellectually, I understood and committed. Now there has to be something beyond intellectual. It has to be emotional commitment, isn't it?
नो बट वन यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड ना, वन यू आर स्टिल लुकिंग गॉड आउटसाइड ना, उस अवेकनिंग में वो पॉइंट अभी नेगेटिव है ना।
हाँ ठीक है, उसको पॉजिटिव कर देंगे, उसको कर
हाँ
देंगे।
हाँ, उसको पॉजिटिव करने के बाद यू आर रेडी टू, ऑलरेडी मेनी अदर पॉइंट्स, यू आर ऑलरेडी एनलाइटेंड इन मेनी अदर पॉइंट्स।
हम्म,
देखिए सभी पॉइंट्स को यहां से यहां लेके जाना है, सभी पॉइंट्स को।
मतलब
If I take all the 25 points from this level to this level, game over.
but then there has to be emotional commitment also to those 25 points or no?
What do you mean by emotional?
See, intellectually we do so many things, but
Then
until
go, so that
we,
emotional word is wrong. The word is you must have intellectual agreement to those points.
the intellectual acceptance is something different than emotional acceptance.
Okay, fine. You take it as emotional. I'm saying after that, you need it to become practical.
Mhm,
The word practical you're missing. You must make it practical in your life.
mhm.
Practical का मतलब क्या है कमल जी?
No, but I'm practicing it. I'm doing all that what Prabhu wants me to do. I have been doing it all through my life.
If you are doing all those 25 points on a day-to-day basis, you are enlightened.
No, but that is what I have been doing all through my life of 70 years of karma.
But still you are looking, still your Prabhu is outside you, how you are doing.
नहीं वो दुखी क्योंकि वो खुद में खुद को कैसे ढूंढना ही समस्या है ना।
See, therefore, see that the journey is a journey from self-realization to God realization. The complete journey is not only self-realization. The complete journey, Kamalji, there are many people, they must be more intelligent than me. हाँ, कोई ऐसे लोग हैं, दे में भी PhD in spirituality, मतलब मुझे भी सिखा देंगे, वो मुझे भी सिखा देंगे कि मुझे जो मैंने लिखा है वो मेरे से ज्यादा जानते हैं, लेकिन अगर वो प्रैक्टिकली यूज नहीं करते तो मतलब।
नहीं मतलब but see that caterpillar to butterfly,
हाँ,
that's metamorphosis is what is there. Now, does it mean that metamorphosis has not taken place within me?
the process is very much active. ये जो पानी 100 डिग्री बॉइल हो रहा है, आपका केटल में पानी पूरा बॉइल हो रहा है, बिल्कुल बॉइल हो रहा है, अभी बॉइलिंग पॉइंट रीच नहीं हुआ है।
तो थोड़ी आग लगा दीजिए ना और
चलो, तो
चलो।
गुड, बट गुड, इट इज अ गुड सेशन फॉर यू। देखिए एक बात मैं बोलता हूँ,
हाँ
what is missing in people is that passion. You have that passion.
हाँ, पैशन तो भयंकर है।
आपको पैशन है, आपको प्रिसिशन मिसिंग है। प्रिसिशन का मतलब क्या है? सब ठीक है, पता है, कभी कभी मैं आपको बोलता हूं, कभी कभी वी वांट टू ओपन अ डोर, वो की हम डालते हैं, डोर नहीं खुलता है। आपको पक्का 80 इयर्स में आपको एक्सपीरियंस हुआ होगा।
नहीं,
वो
प्रिसिजन से किया है क्योंकि ऑल माय सॉफ्टवेयर ऑल माय
नहीं,
लाइफ।
आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग ऑफ प्रिसिशन इन दोस सब्जेक्ट्स, आई एम टॉकिंग ऑफ प्रिसिशन इन एनलाइटनमेंट।
ओके
You are a scientist. How can I talk about your precision? You understand the meaning of precision. I'm just completing the point. That locksmith, he comes. That locksmith लेके कमल जी क्या करता है? वो एक फाइलिंग लेके एक घसता है। ये घसता है 5 सेकंड के अंदर हमें वापस चाबी देता है। क्या होता है? चाबी से क्या होता है?
ठीक है।
डोर खुल जाता है। आपने देखा है लाइफ में? देखा नहीं देखा इसे?
हाँ हाँ हाँ
एक 5 सेकंड, ओनली 5 सेकंड वो घसा, एक साइड के चाबी को घसा बस, और दरवाजा खुल गया.
That because that key is almost ready, only little part was there.
Now,
He has covered.
बस उसके लिए be obedient. In the sense, don't resist. Don't stick to your belief, because if you stick to your belief, 80 will become 81, will become 82, will become 83. Don't stick to your belief. Be ready to transform. Be ready to metamorphose. If you have the faith, if you have the faith.
But for God's sake, don't say, I'm not obedient. I'm
I
very
mean,
obedient.
don't देखो, आप वही तो साइंटिस्ट ब्रेन है ना आपका, आप पकड़ लेते हैं ना, एक शब्द को पकड़ लेते हैं आप. What I'm trying to say is, listen with complete faith. This is what I meant. एक डाउट भी, एक शंका, 1% शंका भी मत कीजिए जो मैं बोल रहा हूं आपको.
नहीं, शंका हमको बिल्कुल, I have no doubt. Only thing you need to polish that last part of it.
It will happen. Don't worry. It's just about to happen. Don't worry about it. Yashwant, okay? It's happening. It will happen. आप वही प्रभु से प्यास रखिए, लेकिन प्रभु बाहर नहीं है, प्रभु आपके अंदर है. Keep this in mind.
I mean, I'm enjoying even the 6th book also, that from yoga to moksha.
Well, see, that you, because you're already awakened. You are only, the matter is now थोड़ा घसना है बस आपको.
ना वो एक थोड़ी चाबी को थोड़ा ठीक करना है.
लेकिन मैं आपसे डरता हूं ना.
नहीं, oh God, for God's sake, not me. अगर आप मुझसे डरेंगे तो मैं तो फिर वापस मैं कैटरपिलर ही बन जाना पड़ेगा.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, Yashwant Prabhu. Yashwant,
Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Sir, my question is there any differentiation or any difference between self-respect and ego? Can you elaborate what is self-respect, what is ego?
Ego is a negative word. Self-respect is a positive word. Both are bad. Ego is negative word, because ego is I am everything. Self-respect makes it look like, see, I respect myself now. Still, myself is there. No? I is there in self-respect. The moment I is there, finished. Prabhu is gone. Either I is there or Prabhu is there. If I is there, Prabhu is not there. If Prabhu is there, I is not there.
Then how can we love ourselves without self-respect?
Who told you not to love yourself? Who stops you?
Nobody told, but sometimes the question arises like this.
You have to stop loving yourself.
Why?
Because you have to start loving everybody. The moment you start having self-respect, self-love, means your ego is caught.
Sir, it is the very the question is from very early age. I think of even it's silly for you and many of the people in the call.
Nothing
you,
is silly. You can ask any question and everybody in the call gets a refreshers course. Don't feel bad about your question. It's a relevant question. Continue.
Sir, even though in some primary stages means in during college days, I think of wearing some t-shirts, t-shirts, shirts, like that question arises for me. Even though I know that if I wear best t-shirt, it's my ego is telling that. So you have to be balanced, like this question arises. So I am asking you, we have to be in.
As you are wearing t-shirt, shirt, all that is okay. The moment you are enlightened, then it will not matter what you are wearing. It doesn't matter to me what I'm wearing. How does it matter to me? But you must reach that point, right? Till you reach that point, you will say, oh, look at my nail polish. Some people say, look at how I'm looking.
No, sir, everybody has that desire, the initial desire.
Every day, how many photographs you take of yourself?
No, sir, no photographs. I will not take. Even though I will not see.
I know somebody who will take 1,000 photographs every day of themselves. Then what is that?
Yeah, that
is self-love. That is your self-love. Correct?
Yes.
But then, if you are not that what you're taking the photograph of. If you realize you are not that, then will you still take the photograph?
No, for the purpose of society, in the for purpose of, if we think in the purpose of society, we have to wear good clothes. We have to look somewhat good. Otherwise,
You're lost in the samsara. That's called samsara. But it is okay. What I'm saying, see, this is a journey. In the journey, you keep on evolving, you keep on evolving, you keep on evolving till such time. Finally, you're liberated. Finally, ting tong, you are free. Mukt. So you are in the journey, Ishwant. I'm only guiding you. It will take time, step by step. Okay.
yeah, sir. My second question, sir.
Mhm.
Why you use that Shivoham? Any analogy behind that, or
Shivoham means my soul is sick. Means that's inside what our Atma is. The Atma is Paramatma. That is Shivoham.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah,
Prabhu.
sir.
Prabhu Bliko Umang Jain.
हाँ शिवम गुरुजी।
Shivoham.
हाँ गुरुजी, एक लास्ट सेशन में हम एक वो कंक्लूजन पे पहुंचे थे कि इफ देर इज एनलाइटनमेंट देन देर इज नो स्लीप, if we sleep then there is no enlightenment.
Right.
But today that आत्मानंद आप बोले कि कल को मैं ड्रग एडिक्ट भी हो सकता हूँ, तो वो आप तो एनलाइटनमेंट
तो
हो गए
आपने
तो।
तो आपने क्या अभी आपने क्या कहा?
हाँ हाँ
आपने कहा अगर एनलाइटेंड है तो नहीं स्लिप होंगे,
हाँ,
अगर स्लिप होंगे तो नहीं एनलाइटेंड नहीं है।
नहीं एनलाइटन नहीं हुई,
तो अगर मैं एनलाइटेंड हूं, मैं स्लिप हो सकता हूँ क्या?
नहीं हो सकते
तो
सर
सवाल
गुरु।
क्यों करते हैं आप फिर?
बट आपने तो बोला गुरुजी के मैं कल ड्रग एडिक्ट हो गया तो कल।
सपोज मैं ड्रग एडिक्ट हो गया, इसका मतलब क्या था?
देन दैट इज नॉट एनलाइटनमेंट।
खत्म हो गया।
हाँ
क्या
हाँ
मुश्किल है?
हाँ
जो समझ में क्या मुश्किल है क्वेश्चन में?
हाँ
इफ आई एम एनलाइटेंड आई विल नॉट स्लिप।
ओके।
इफ आई स्लिप मीन्स आई वाज नॉट एनलाइटेंड।
बट
सपोज
गुरुजी।
कल सपोज सपोज मैं कल मैं कॉल में आता हूँ, ठीक है? कल
हाँ
मैं
हाँ
कॉल में आता हूँ, अरे प्रभु, प्रभु जी, तुम्हारा क्या, चलो हम चलते हैं, दो जॉनी वॉकर हो गया, चलो प्रभु जी हम साथ में जाते हैं। तो क्या आप फिर कल परसों कॉल में आएंगे वापस?
आऊंगा।
क्या पागल थोड़ी आएंगे? बोल रहे ये शराबी साला, ये आदमी शराबी है, इसके पास कॉल में क्यों जाना है?
बट हाँ योर सिप सो। गुरुजी और एक क्वेश्चन।
हाँ।
हाँ एक सदगुरु ने बोला था
हम्म
एक स्टेटमेंट ऐसा कि a tree does not hide its branches,
हम्म
fruits,
हम्म
but it certainly protects its roots, keep it hidden inside soil.
हम्म
तो इसका समझा नहीं यानी ये।
आप सदगुरु के पास जाके पूछिए मतलब क्या है।
बट गुरुजी यानी कि।
देखिए,
हाँ हाँ हाँ
अगर आप मुझे पूछेंगे,
हाँ हाँ
ये ट्री के ऊपर है क्या कि वो रूट छुपाएगा शूट नहीं छुपाएगा? ये ट्री ने डिसाइड किया है क्या? किसने डिसाइड किया?
सिप।
तो क्यों, आपको आंसर तो पता है ना?
हाँ
आप ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, a man has decided that he will have two kidneys but he will have only one heart। ऐसे बोल सकते हैं क्या? man has decided, has a man decided he will have two kidneys and one heart? Has a man decided?
सिप सिप।
Then why you are asking question when you know the answer?
बट गुरुजी यानी वो बोल रहे थे कि योर इनर जो आपका जो है वो किसी को बता, ऐसे वो बोले कि बताना नहीं चाहिए, देन अदरवाइज योर योर यानी डिस्ट्रॉइंग योर रूट्स, ऐसा कुछ तो।
अगर आपको समझ में आता है आप फॉलो करो ना।
हाँ,
हाँ, आपको समझ में आता है तो फॉलो करो, आपको नहीं समझ में आता तो क्यों भैया ब्रेकिंग
नहीं मुझे
मगजमारी क्यों करता है?
नहीं, ऐसे ही जस्ट देखा था तो मैं बोला ये डाउट पूछूं आपसे।
सुनिए, पूरे
हम्म,
दुनिया के डाउट मेरे पास मत आओ।
हाँ
तुम्हारे
हाँ
आपके दिमाग में कुछ डाउट है तो आप पूछो। आप किसी ने कोई डायलॉग मार दिया, उसको डायलॉग को आके मुझे सॉल्व करने को बोलेगा तो व्हाट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट. नेक्स्ट ब्लिको एंड उमंग जैन.
Shivam,
Shiva.
Shivam, I said it earlier, and
Can't hear you. Bliko can't hear you. Bliko.
Zuma-
Bliko can't hear you.
Okay, let me
Switch off video and speak. Maybe switch off video and speak. Yes, please.
Okay, so I started reading Life Manual, and I suggest everybody has to read this. So you get all the basic things which we are discussing every day on the call, and especially new people will get benefited with this book.
Life manual. You're talking
Very
about the
interesting.
old book, old life manual.
I don't know whether it is old or, but that I think is old one, right? Do you have new version for that?
आपका आवाज कट रहा है. Life manual is a book we
Yeah,
wrote. We wrote life manual
yeah,
maybe about 4 years back.
yeah, but it is as applicable as today also. Only maybe you have any new version or
Okay. So you're asking everybody to read. I heard that much they heard, but rest if you want to log in again because your voice is cutting.
okay, okay. Then I will come back again. No problem. Thank you.
I can hear you now. You want to say something? Try one more time. Last.
Yeah. So what I suggest, because some of the questions will never arise if you read this type of book very with all your attention. So when I read, I don't find anything new because we always discuss the same thing every day, right?
Okay.
And it is so. So I suggest that. And one more
So
thing
yeah,
is that
manual in crossword. Try to get it printed. Okay, I will try to put the book in crossword stores. Since you're telling, I will try to put the book in
Yeah.
crossword stores. And
That's
everybody,
very
Bliko
nice.
is suggesting, Bliko is suggesting to read Life Manual. I thought it was a beautiful book. Maybe the cover of the book is
Yeah, it
not
is
nice,
very good.
not good.
No, it's very nice, very nice.
Okay, thank you, Bliko.
And
Umang Jain,
it answer your all basic questions, and it clears your doubt it very clearly. So you don't have that question coming again. Like you said, you people are asking from the others speech, which is useless because you have your own question. Then you ask. Other is of no use of asking what is said, because like in the English look, if I say one thing is there, that may be in that context which I don't understand. So we cannot ask that question here, right? Because
Okay.
whatever is, yeah. So that is what. And one more thing, TODD. I was listening the things about self-respect and ego. That was a nice question, but when we have guru and we have QODD, total obedience and do not disobey, then you will have self-confidence of different level. You don't need self-respect. You have self-confidence, which leads you to enlightenment. Right or wrong?
And that is called self-realization. When there is
Okay. Oh,
self-realization, everything
self-realization.
that dissolves, everything gets dissolved. No, Bliko. एक बार self-realization है तो और कुछ नहीं चाहिए ना, Bliko.
Yeah, that give you that type of that confidence. You cannot say self-confidence. It is self-realization, right? Oh, that's a higher level than that.
Self-realization will wipe out the ego. Self-realization will wipe out self-respect, self-obsession, self-love. सब चले जाएगा. When you start self-realization, man, I am sip. Sip is in me. I am sip. और क्या चाहिए? और कुछ nothing more we need.
Nothing.
Hmm?
Yeah.
That is the
Thank
ultimate
you.
answer.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bliko. Umang and Karma. Yes, Umang.
Am I audible?
Yes. बोलो Umang.
Yes. Shivam Guruji, I have a couple of questions since as I am taking this call from last week onwards, it
Yeah.
might be the case you have already covered these questions and I am not,
No problem. You can ask, Umang.
and some questions might be illogical, but I just want to ask,
Yeah.
like in this call and everywhere, like I asked, I observed that people are talking about liberation, enlightenment, etc. Like they want to leave मोह माया. But in actuality, what is happening? अगर उनमें से किसी भी पर्सन का आज के टाइम पे 500 रुपीज का भी नोट घूमता है तो दे आर लाइक मैड. So how it is possible to achieve all the things like while you are in the moh maya things, like how it is realistically possible? Because people on this call also talking about n number of things, spirituality and etc. But what I felt is अगर इनमें से किसी का भी 500 का नोट भी खोता है तो they will lose their temperament and they will come again on the things. So is that realistically possible?
But this is exactly what this call does now, Umang. Suppose somebody on this call is following this call for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, suppose, ठीक है?
Hmm.
उसका माइंड तो अभी भी है ना. जब तक वो माइंड होगा, वो माइंड तो 500 रुपए के पीछे पागल होएगा ना, होगा ही होगा ना. अगर अगर that person is on the call and that person has become a master, if 500 rupees go, the person will not get upset. बोलेगा अरे यार कर्मा था या जा गया तो गया छोड़ो. So, and some people on this call may be in the consciousness 9 times out of 10 times. एक बार slip हो सकता है. But definitely people coming on this call are improving and improving and improving on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, perfect. One more question, Guruji.
Yeah.
Uh, like you said, to move on the spirituality and to move on all the things in the life towards the enlightenment, we need to leave more Maya and everything, ego and everything. But sometimes, like youngers, like at my generation, and like how I can leave all these things considering I am a job person. I am doing job and मैं job करते करते of course मुझे greed भी होगा कि I can get promotion, मुझे greed भी होगा कि I can get hike, everything. Sometimes I need to scold the junior person, sometimes senior also scold me and everything. And it's a circle because I can't leave job unless and until some mishappening happen or I attain the age of 60. I can't leave. But उसके अंदर रह के like within this circle, how can I be a selfless person or like selfish less person? मुंह माया होगी नहीं मुझे because अगर मैं जॉब करूंगा तो मुझे of course चाह रहेगी, मुझे ये भी रहेगा कि I can get more money, I can get promoted, I can get everything because I am working hard to get the same. So how is it is possible to attain the same?
So first of all, we have not told that you should leave everything. That is not our. We don't in the call. We don't say सब कुछ छोड़ देना है. ये तो और साधु बोलते होंगे, सन्यासी बोलते होंगे कि बेटा मोह माया है, सब त्याग करके चले जाओ बेटा. ये तो हम नहीं बोलते इस कॉल पे. Okay, Umang?
Okay,
Now let me tell you a point. Okay. Suppose your boss tells you to work for 10 years on a particular project.
okay.
After 10 years of the project, when you go back and tell him what is my reward, he tells you you work and there is no reward. You work another 10 years, I'll give reward. So will you work another 10 years?
Yeah, like
No. And listen to my question carefully. After working 10 years, he tells you there is no reward. You work another 10 years, then I'll give you reward. Will you believe him and go for another 10 years?
no, definitely
Nobody
no.
will go. No fool will do it.
Yeah,
So what I'm telling you is when people who are enlightened, they have already spent the whole life wasting not 10 years, but 20 years, 30 years, 40 years in meaningless things. Then would they continue to waste another 10 years, 20 years, 30 years in meaningless things?
no.
So what you need to find out is continue your job and continue your life as it is, but try to find more meaning. Try to find the larger purpose. That is what this call helps you. And if you can every day ask 1 or 2 questions on what is my purpose, I can guide you. Because the purpose will give you fulfillment. The purpose will give you happiness. The purpose will give you more success than what you are pursuing.
But Guruji, if we continue with my existing life, what I am doing, what everything, then I am not free now. I have a separate, my mind is playing. I have a separate things to work, achieve. Then how can be a free person? Or unless and until I am a free from everything, again, कुछ ना कुछ तो मोह माया बची, not मोह माया exactly, कुछ ना कुछ तो selfishness बची जाएगा ना if I continue with the existing thing. So,
So see, Umang, you are on a crossroad. अभी आप जो question पूछ रहे हैं, you are at a situation where you have to do some introspection. You have to ask yourself the question, what am I doing? If I keep doing what I'm doing, will I be satisfied? Where am I going? Where do I want to reach? Why don't you WhatsApp me and I'll give you some exercise to do, and you can try to introspect on those things, because you need little bit more deeper question answers. You have my WhatsApp number.
Yes, yes, I have, sir.
WhatsApp me and I will guide you on how to look at it. But you don't. Two things I want to tell you. If you are sincerely looking for a solution, don't get paranoid or don't get worried about anything. Okay, point number one. Point number two, there is a way for you to achieve everything without leaving anything.
Okay.
It looks like a joke, no? How can I achieve everything without leaving it? But there is a way, and you will learn that way. Okay?
Okay, Guruji. Thank you for attending my
Please
classes.
WhatsApp me, and I will personally help you to get to where you give you your guidance that you need. Okay?
Okay, sure. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Umang, Karma,
Yeah.
and Pooja.
Shubham, AiR.
Shivoham.
I hope you are recovering well. You sound a little better than previous. I
Thank
don't
you.
have a question though, but I have a request, a very dear request that whatever is happening uh, today in between the two countries, I want you to give a peaceful message, not just for these two countries, but for the world. That's the only request I have today.
Okay, so our content directors will take your request and they will try to create something of peace. I actually, since you told me, when they came and told me, I told them I don't want to give any message, but I think it's quite right to give. We will give a message of world peace. So
Yes.
we will go beyond. We will not talk of this war, but we will talk about peace. I think it's a good suggestion. We will start giving lot of reels and lot of messages on how world can have peace. Okay.
Please, yes, that's I truly believe that the people here and especially you, not just being an ambassador of happiness, since the happiness has peace also, the third P or the first P, you should really take this on, and we really need
What
that.
I think you already understand. No, karma. This is not a
Yes,
solution, right?
I
Somebody
know,
shoots somebody
I
down, somebody
know.
else shoots somebody, and then somebody shoots somebody, and somebody shoots somebody.
It's
Where
just
is
loss. There
Yeah,
is no win. It's just all loss.
yeah. So it's
But
okay. We
uh,
have to find a method of how to. But we'll probably give a message of world peace, and world needs the message. We'll try to do it. Okay.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you. We don't have time, but we have 4 questions. See, that's why when Atmanand came opening batsman, 15 minutes, nobody was there. Now, Pooja, Rumataji, Prakasha, Rutanu, 4 people, Shatabdi Express style. Come on, Pooja.
शिवम गुरुजी,
Shivoham, bolo.
मेरे मेरे बहुत कुछ क्वेश्चंस का आंसर मुझे मिल चुके हैं ऑलरेडी, क्योंकि
Very good.
प्रीवियस कुछ डिस्कशन हुआ उसमें मेरा बहुत भी नॉलेज आ गया है। जो माया बोलते हैं वो तो माया में, जैसे कि मेरी माँ बोलती है कि ये माया दिव्य माया है। एंड सेकंड थिंग, और मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि मैं जब कैंपफोर्ट अभी जा रही हूँ रेगुलरली, मैं जो ज्योतिर्लिंग है उधर जाके मैं सब जगह में चैंटिंग करती हूँ, और चैंटिंग के बाद आरती करती हूँ। आपका जो शिवम शिवम मेरा अंदर रहता है और मुझे बहुत एनर्जी मिलता है, एंड आजकल मैं बहुत खुश रहती हूँ। लेकिन
Very good.
बाकी तो हाँ जी, जो मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है, बहुत मतलब कि बहुत दिन पहले जब मैं बहुत छोटी थी और मैं काली माँ की पूजा करती थी, और वो जो भी आगे होने वाला है मुझे सब कुछ पता चल जाता है, एंड ये करेक्ट भी होता है। तो जो कुछ होने वाला है जो आ रहा था, अभी मैं मोबाइल शायद ज्यादा यूज करती हूँ, उसी से वो जो एनर्जी मुझे नहीं मिल रहा है, लेकिन आजकल ऐसा भी हो रहा है। तो अभी मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि चैंटिंग करूँ या खुद का अंदर में भगवान को ढूंढूं। मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग हूँ, इस बार जो गई थी चैंटिंग के ऊपर मेरा इतना फोकस नहीं रहता है, मुझे लगता है मैं इधर बैठ के शिवम
शिवोहम, शिवोहम का चैंटिंग करो। ये प्रभु हमारे अंदर है, वो चैंटिंग करो। शिवोहम, शिवोहम,
ये तो
शिवोहम।
ये तो आजकल मेरी ब्रीदिंग के साथ रहता है, क्योंकि
वेरी गुड। बस
ऊपर जाने के
जस्ट
पहले मुझे
जस्ट
मेरा
कंटिन्यू, जस्ट
खाली
कंटिन्यू
काली
डूइंग।
माँ
Continue
Yeah.
doing this, okay? अभी आज time खत्म हो गया. You continue doing this chanting Shivoham Shivoham. Rumataji Rutanu. Time is getting over. Thank you. Rumataji Rutanu. Rumataji Rutanu. Rumataji है? Advait Rutanu, please. If Rumataji cannot unmute Rutanu, till your mother comes online. Rumataji unmute कीजिए. Yes, Rutanu, बोलो.
Shivam, Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, I wanted to ask you, you said you chat with SIP. So how do you chat with SIP? Like,
I already told you before. When you stop talking, SIP starts talking.
but Guruji, like, I want that SIP should answer my questions.
Yeah, but you are
Like chat GPT does.
the problem is you're asking too many questions. How can SIP answer? Keep quiet. Ask one question and don't talk. Keep waiting. Keep silent. Keep silent. Keep silent. Keep
So
silent.
it should be Shivoham ka Shivoham.
Rumataji, आप unmute
And
करेंगे?
one more thing, Guruji. Guruji, in shifting, I lost my happiness book. So is it possible to get one more?
Yeah, take it from the temple, okay? Okay, Rumataji. Are you able to unmute, Rumataji?
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
बोलिए माताजी.
Once if somebody is enlightened and one doesn't want to fall back, then one has to remain alert, as you say, सावधान.
Yeah.
तो सावधान रहना जो है, that is very necessary, I think.
रूमाताजी, सावधान कैसे रहेंगे?
Consciousness में रह के.
कैसे रहेंगे?
Let it go. आप कहते हो ना, जो भी बात फालतू की है उसे जाने.
कैसे करेंगे?
आप बताइए.
जब तक आप बोलते हैं हमें लेट इट गो करना है, हमें कॉन्शियसनेस में रहना है, हमें ये करना है, करेक्ट रूमाता जी?
यस.
ये सब करने में अभी भी मैं तो हूं ना.
यस.
अगर मैं ही नहीं हूं तो
फिर कुछ भी नहीं है. प्रभु को जो पाता खुद को खोता है, खुद ही को खोता जो प्रभु पाता है. मैं क्या हूं कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तू ही है. तुम बिन मैं कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तू ही है. ये तो प्रभु की लीला है. रूमाता जी, अपने ये रूमाता जी, हम आई को निकाल देना है बस रूमाता जी. तो छोड़ा तो मिल गया भगवान.
So yeah, this is the way to do it. Thank you, Rumata ji, my dear friends.
Thank you.
Before I conclude the call, I just saw the poster that tomorrow I am in a flight, one of my time to go for retreat. So don't forget that tomorrow there is no Insta and no Zoom on tomorrow, Thursday, 8th of May. Dear Lord, bless me not to miss a Zoom call once a month. Help me to change my flights so I don't miss this call. Because I believe that a time should come that even one call every month I should not miss. And you can do it. You can help me to achieve this, and maybe soon we will not miss a single day, because every day's satsang on Zoom is transformational. Every day's satsang takes us closer to you. Every day's questions and answers give us a new perspective. Every day's questions and answers enlighten us, awaken us, liberate us. Ultimately, life is like a T20 match. When the bowling is over, the match is over. When the last breath is bowled, the game is over. And if we have not achieved you, that means we have to come for another match. And who knows what will happen in the next match called life. There are people in this call who are not 50, 60, 70, 80, above 80. Each of them has got that pyas, that passion, that thirst, that longing for you and for liberation. And through this call, you will not only liberate them, but you will unite with them. Give everybody that power. Keep everybody so deeply connected with you through this call that ultimately each one of us escapes from this samsara and becomes one with thee. I know that if somebody is on this call every day without fail, you will not let them down. With folded hands, I bow down.